Night one. And as you see here, looky, we got sand and we got fire, we got waves, we got zero, we got some lizards, some fruit, a llama, a little bit of everything, man. Our soul was freed, we were buried alive. Imagine that, man, buried alive. That's what it takes to set your soul free. Again, continuing the trend where songs like this that probably are not huge fan favorites, but unfortunately they do kind of deliver most of the time. But I'll say it, man. Usually good when you get to the jam, but I've just had enough of Set Your Soul Free. All right, can we move on? I mean, Sigma Oasis, yeah, man. Some more of this type of stuff, although we're getting plenty of Sigma. So, like I said, that sand opener, it's a first set sand, like most of them. Yeah, of course, it was really good. And what a way to start the show. Most, a lot of times we're getting it down here, who knows where, but boom, right there, starting the show out with it, the freebie on YouTube. And then, if I could, taking us back in time a little bit there. As we saw a few times tonight, Kee Pa, Suzy, Alumni, Jimmy Blues. All right, you can call it that, Alumni Jimmy Blues. You can say that, just abbreviate it, man. I should have written that on there, damn it. So, all right, then as I mentioned, we got the Buried Alive, Set Your Soul Free, and yeah, unfortunately, man, the jam did have its moments, especially Paige. Mike getting loud. Mike's been a little, I don't know if it's Mike's been a little louder, if I'm just more tuned into him, or just the things he's doing is catching your ears, or what's the deal here? Then we got a Llama, last time I was at MPP, the one and only time I was there. Got the Llama opener that night, I believe. Halfway to the moon. And then some controversy here. .NET. I respect the .NET set list as much as anywhere on the internet. But Phish from the Road claims they played Shafty. I was like, Trey sung a few lines. They kind of played Shafty. I don't know. It was barely Shafty coming out of Halfway to the Moon. .NET says no deal. From the Road said yes. You would think From the Road maybe would be like, hey, man, we're on stage. We talk to these guys. I don't know. I don't know how that works out. But mistakes have been made in the past. Perhaps they will rescind that they played Shafty. We don't know. We'll take it, though. And then Strawberry Letter 23. So glad that stuck around from the Baker's Dozen. Most of those goofy cover songs they busted out, played one time and one time only there. But luckily, Strawberry Letter 23 is going to stick around. And Lizards ending the set. So look, man, we get a great start to the set, right there. And then Lizards, quality in there. Oh, first tube over here. What the hell's going on, man? And it delivered nicely, like I've been saying with a lot of these songs. I guess it was just the fact that they were always played down here, and it was like, so many other songs I would rather have heard. So, getting first tube right there, boom. Much like Possum. Much like, I guess, Say It To Me, Santos, unlike more. Don't do it, guys. Try playing more wherever you want. We won't do it, man. And, let's see, where were we? I guess we finished up with the first set here. And, just unfortunately, Set Your Soul Free was the big one. Lots of good songs, but, Sand was nice. Strawberry Letter 23, so I guess maybe a little better, if I can, changing my mind here as I recap my first set recap. It's amazing. So then you get over here to first tube, like I started to mention. All right, we'll take it. I appreciate the mix-up of the set list right there. Then we get into Fuego, and I wondered, all right, I got to that point in the jam, I was like, all right, we're just going to move on to something else, because that's usually what it does. Doesn't seem like it's been a while since it's really delivered strongly, and then tonight it did. The jam just continued at that point. Got a little mean and nasty, like you would expect Fuego to do. Finally gives way to Sigma Oasis. Sigma Oasis, while it's had a great summer, it's had some previous runs, I guess earlier in the year as well. It was just, at this point, it almost felt like first set jamming. If we got our big one here out of the way, we got our big one here out of the way. And then Sigma, while it was nice, Caspian nice, Waves really strong. I guess out of that trio, Waves was probably the strongest. Meatstick really nice. Oh, Anthony Smith walking out to the Meatstick. Didn't help. Got smashed about 7 minutes later. Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry about that. Then we got Simple. I don't know. Probably not a whole bunch of you in there. And you could definitely hear the crowd erupt through the webcast. And then, there wasn't a whole lot of times. Normally it's the, I don't know how they got it configured there. But you don't hear a ton of crowd noise throughout. You hear some woos, of course. Damn it. But then Simple, you could hear just overall cheer. People were down with Simple. They were like, all right, here we go. But then again, Simple didn't get super deep because we give way to Kee Pa, Suzy. Like I mentioned, taking us way back here a little bit. the old combo that we don't get very often nowadays. And then Alumni Blues, Jimmy Page, Alumni Blues. Speaking of another combo we don't get very often, a rare treat there. And then ended with Zero, strictly because of time. You know Trey wanted more. He's like, oh, come on, man. This is my favorite song. I know I've said Galua Papyrus is one of my favorite songs, but I can't play that like I can play Zero. This is me quoting something that Trey has never said. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. That's One Night Down. Tweezer, Looms, bouncing around the room. Still on the table. Haley's Comet, AC/DC Bag. Got some big ones for tomorrow. Coon. What about a coon? Might as well, man. It's amazing. Set your soul free. It was the only disappointment in the first set that was the big one. All right, guys. Boom. I think I already said thank you if I didn't. Or if I did, thank you again. I really appreciate you guys tuning in every night. And a lot of you say nice things. It's amazing. Appreciate it. I'm never going to say nice things about Character Zero. Get over it. Or more. All right, guys. I love you. I love Phish. Secretly, I love more and Zero, too. Mary's kind of turning me into a chomper. Bullshit. That'll fucking never happen, dude. You kidding me? Never. Love you guys.